She won her 20th world title last night. And while walking into the arena with her boyfriend, she was using her hand to cover the portrait of his wife that is tattooed permanently on his other arm. Baby, she used the championship hand to cover Remy Ma's face on the night of her biggest win. No! Welcome back to Shella Elite. We don't spread rumors, baby, we read receipts. New here, subscribe and ring that bell right now. Elite family tonight, we have the fight win, the petty drive-by, the tattoo that fits under a t-shirt, the comment section reply at a club, and Remy sitting somewhere quiet learning everything. Everything today is based on publicly available footage and statements, allegedly. By the time we get through every segment, the fight result is going to be the least interesting thing that happened last night. Let's get into it. Claressa won fight number 20 last night, 20th world title. The most decorated female boxers alive. 6 weeks, no sex, no fried food, 30 pounds, cut maximum sacrifice. And while she was walking into the arena with Papoose, she had her hand positioned on his arm, specifically on the arm with Remy's portrait, covering it. Baby, she has always known that portrait was there. She has known since before the first public appearance, since before the tattoo she got of him, since before the faithful birthday song. She has always known that Remy's face is permanently on his skin. And on the night of her 20th world title, she used the hand she just won a championship with to manage the optics of her boyfriend's tribute to his wife. The championship and the covering happened on the same night with the same hand. One of those things required 6 weeks of sacrifice. The other one required 0. Remy drove past the arena, the actual arena, on fight night with Why the Fuck You Lying playing loudly enough to be heard and recorded. Baby, she was not lost. She was not in the neighborhood for another reason. She plugged in the arena address specifically so her song would be playing in the parking lot on the night Claressa was inside winning her title. And the timing is the most specific thing about this move. The cease and desist has been filed. The lawyers have been going back and forth. Legal letters have been exchanged. And Remy's response to all of that legal activity is to drive past in a car with the diss song playing at full volume. Baby cease and desist letters go to lawyers. Songs go to the internet. And the internet has a longer memory than any legal document ever filed in this situation. She did not respond to the lawyers. She responded to the audience, and the audience was watching. Someone asked Claressa what she was drinking to celebrate after the fight, and she said, anything but Remy. I'm thinking 1942, wait. She said the name for the first time publicly and directly. And here is the specific thing about that moment that tells you everything about the power dynamic in this situation. She has been talking about Remy for over a year in interviews, carefully. The wife, the divorce, the situation, the paperwork that has not been finalized, every reference carefully constructed without the name. And then Remy dropped WTFYL, and suddenly Claressa can say the name. Baby, she did not say it from confidence. She said it from permission. She waited for Remy to move first, and the woman who moves second in every exchange does not hold the power in the exchange. She has been waiting for permission to say a name she should have been saying from the beginning if she was genuinely unbothered. Confidence says the name first. Permission says it after. And she has been waiting for permission this entire time. The music video, Amanda Serrano, Alicia Baumgardner, both in the WTFYL video, both professional boxers, both from Claressa's world. Baby Remy did not just make a song. She built a coalition. She went into the one professional space that Claressa cannot separate herself from and recruited from it. She said, I am petty real bad, and then proved it by making the music video a who's who of people from the boxing industry. And here is the most specific thing about that recruitment. Every boxing podcast, every combat sports page, every fight commentator now has a reason to discuss a Remy Ma song because 2 of their fighters are in it. Baby, she used the music as a vehicle to enter a professional conversation she was never supposed to be part of. And Claressa cannot respond to it without it becoming a boxing industry story. There is no good move available. If she responds, she feeds the sports media cycle. If she ignores it, Amanda Serrano and Alicia Baumgardner stay in the video unchallenged. She put the boxing world in a song and handed Claressa a problem she cannot solve with a cease and desist. He got the tattoo, fight night, new ink for the occasion, and walked into the arena with a t-shirt sleeve covering it completely. The tattoo is so high on the arm that a regular short sleeve hides it entirely. Hold on, because I need everybody to compare two things at the same time. Remy's tattoo is a portrait on his other arm, large, visible, photographable from a distance. The kind of permanent tribute that was never designed to be hidden because it was made to be seen by the world. And Papoose's new Claressa tattoo fits under a t-shirt. Baby, a love declaration that can be hidden with a basic sleeve is not for the world. It is for the one person who needed to be convinced that something was real. And the person who needed convincing was covering the portrait on the other arm with her hand at the same time he was covering the new tattoo with his shirt. Two people, same walk-in, both covering something. And the something they were each covering tells you exactly what the real situation is. He thought he ate with this tattoo. He really thought that getting ink on fight night was going to prove something. And then he walked in with a t-shirt covering it. Baby, here is the most specific financial detail about why the tattoo happened last night and not 3 months ago. She won a fight, payday. Whatever she was supposed to earn from winning this fight, that money is now available. And the yes men around Claressa get paid when she gets paid. And Papoose getting a tattoo on the night of her payday is the most specific timeline in this situation. He did not get this tattoo during training camp. He did not get it last month. He got it on the night that her earnings from this fight became real. Baby, that is not coincidence. That is a pay-to-perform situation. And the performance was a tattoo small enough to cover with a sleeve that only she can verify exists. The rest of the world just has to take her word for it. And her word has not been the most reliable source in this situation. He replied in the club on the night of her fight. To a comment about the tattoo, someone said at this point he just likes pissing off the internet. And Papoose went into the comment section at a party celebrating his girlfriend's world title and typed, "Nah, I just don't give an F hashtag sheep bop wait." Baby, a man who genuinely does not give anything about what people are saying, does not go into comments at a fight night celebration and type a response. That is a man who is very specifically monitoring what people are saying about him, who knows exactly what the comments look like, who needed to have the last word badly enough to put his phone out in a club on what should have been Claressa's night, not his night. Her night, she won, she trained for 6 weeks, she sacrificed everything. And he was in the comment section of his tattoo post. Baby, nah, I just don't give an F is the most specific description of someone who gives every F available. Because people who truly do not care do not reply. They are too busy not caring to type. Remy posted, "You learn a lot when you quiet," with the shush emoji. The day Claressa won her fight, baby, that post is not about silence. That is about surveillance. Remy has been watching. The tattoo went up. She watched it. The comment reply happened. She watched it. Claressa covered her face on his arm at the walk-in. She watched it. And she let all of it happen without a single public response, and then posted, "You learn a lot when you quiet," which means she has been learning specifically about everything that has been happening in real time. And the shush emoji at the end is the most specific signal that whatever she has been collecting during this quiet period is almost ready. Baby Remy is not being silent. She is doing research. The most dangerous version of Remy Ma is not the one who is talking. It is the one who has been watching long enough to know exactly what to say when she decides it is time to say it. And the quiet post means the time is coming. The morning after winning her 20th world title, Claressa was already back on her Instagram posting about haters, not enjoying a meal she has been craving for 6 weeks, not sleeping, not turning her phone off for one day after the biggest win of her recent career, back online about haters. The next morning, baby a woman who is genuinely at peace with her situation, wakes up the morning after a world title and lives in it. She does not immediately go online looking for who said what about her. She and Papoose are both monitoring the internet constantly because they know Remy is watching. And neither of them can look away from that, not even for one morning after a championship win. She cannot rest because she cannot stop watching. And Remy said she learns a lot when she is quiet. Baby, she is sitting somewhere learning everything, while Claressa is online before breakfast, posting about people who do not matter as much as she thinks they do. Championship hand covered Remy's portrait on fight night. Remy drove past the arena with WTFYL playing, said Remy's name for the first time after being given permission by the song. Amanda Serrano and Alicia Baumgardner recruited into the music video. Tattoo that fits under a t-shirt on payday night. Comment reply in a club about not giving an F. Remy posted, "You learn a lot when you quiet with the shush emoji." And Claressa was back online about haters the morning after her 20th world title. Two questions. One, Papoose got a tattoo small enough to cover with a sleeve on the night of Claressa's fight payday. Do you think the timing of the tattoo and the timing of the payday are connected, or do you think that is a coincidence? Two, Remy drove past the arena, posted, "You learn a lot when you quiet," and recruited boxing rivals for the video. Do you think she is building to something specific, or is the level of petty itself the strategy? Drop it below. I'm Shella. The receipts never lie at Shella Elite. Maybe I will see you in the next one.